Kevin Harlan. Here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. Portland right now in the middle of a road trip. And, of course, Julius Randle. Big game for him, playing with his new Trailblazer teammates for the first time.
Well, we're about to see what the buzz around the league is all about here. Is it going to be just hype, or will it be reality? We will find out here soon enough, along with the fans in this arena and the people watching at home.
And the rejection by Eaton. Here's Daniels. Rejected by Walker. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Pacers. Here's the screen. Outside, Walker. Siakam left side. No one near him. You know what you love seeing from Pascal Siakam is his confidence continuing to grow.
And Kevin, especially when it comes to scoring. Pascal understands how valuable he is to his team and how much they lean on him to step up on that end.
Well, we know both these teams, Greg, are loaded on offense. You've been on some high-octane offenses yourself, haven't you?
Yeah, I mean, my college team was stacked from an offensive standpoint and incredibly fun to play on a team like that. Cannot, though, forget about the defense.
Now, here's Siakam. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. Here's Randle. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And the rookie, Brandon Roy, with the assist. He's kind of a 6'6" point guard out there. A real weapon when he's got the ball in his hands.
Here's Siakam. Clock at 6. On the wing, Walker gets it from three-point range.
Oh, what a weapon. Walker can abuse you inside, and he can also stretch the floor.
Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Here is Daniels. Walker with the rebound.
You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight.
And those are 2 loud points. Siakam flushes it without much effort.
Here is Daniels. Outside Roy. The 3-ball. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And finished off by Siakam.
The versatility of Halliburton, that's what you love about him. He can score it, he can pass it, and he makes very good decisions.
Outside Roy. Buried from 15 feet out. Roy's got 5.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
And a wide open look for Walker. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
Outside Roy. Driving the lane. And Brandon Roy with the slam.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Here is something, Greg, from Pacers history. They were a dynasty at one point, and you remember it well.
Yeah, you're talking about the ABA days, but it's true. The Pacers were a dominant team before the merger. They won 3 titles in 4 seasons just before joining the league.
Now, here is Siakam. Following the miss by Julius Randle. A look from Hamilton. Over in the corner, Mathurin. He is looking for Siakam and finds him. And yes, it's good.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now here's Randle. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. An almost entirely new group here for Portland.
Substitution on the court.
And it's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for Indiana. It's a 3-point game. Back to Halliburton.
Typically crafty offense from Halliburton. I mean, using a fake that time to his advantage.
You know what? Nice job there on the attack at the rim, drawing the contact.
And from a defensive standpoint, a good foul to save the dunk there.
Halliburton hits them both.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Pass to Walsh. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
Splashed them one after another. It really was quite a display from the strike. And I'll tell you guys, I mean, to see the improvement he's made in his free throw shooting in the space of just 1 season, I think it's been remarkable.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Turner.
Man, the defense of Turner is astounding. I mean, he positioned himself well to come up with a lot of blocks.
Just 4 seconds left in the first. For 3, Roy. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Pacers out in front. They're up by 4. Live from Cambridge Fieldhouse, you're watching 2K Sports. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far as scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
Nembhard's shot is good.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Simons grew up under the tutelage of his father, whose workout regimen sometimes left his son in tears. Anthony said, "I didn't get real joy from working out until middle school. By high school, it was just a normal day. It was so ingrained into me, working out extra and getting up as many shots as possible." Kevin?
Well, it brought him here, David. Thank you so much for the story. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. A kick out to Simons. There's the pick. Lets it go from the wing. The rebound by Turner.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Back to Toppin. Down low. Some nice passing here by Indiana. The shot by Turner, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Here's Nembhard. Turner with the screen. You know, Greg, one thing you got to admire about Miles Turner is how sensational a shot blocker he is. Every year among the leaders in the NBA.
And Kevin, such a dependable defensive anchor. Someone that just reads shooters well, knows when to go after the block.
And, you know, because Turner is such a good free throw shooter for his position, defenses really can't send him to the line too often. He'll make them pay.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Count that bucket.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Randle outside. And Randle throws it down.
You know, once he has the positioning he wants, he's ready for the big finish. Julius Randle throwing it down.
Poked away. And now Portland on the break. And the slam dunk by Simon.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where one or two possessions can impact the outcome.
Ayton. The kick out to Simon.
Pacers foul. First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
1:52 left in the first half. Inside. Oh, wow, man.
Watch out below. Grant just showing no regard for the bucket there. Looking like he was trying to tear that thing off.
Now, here's Siakam. He has 6. Pass to Mathurin. 6 on the shot clock. Siakam outside. And Indiana, another 3.
Rise and fires. This is Siakam's attitude off the catch. And with these results, you understand why.
The kick out to Simon. Here's Ayton. Pass to Grant. Here's the drive. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Siakam.
And Grant is just really an aggressive player who welcomes contact on his shots. I mean, the defense has to be careful around him because he's looking to draw fouls.
He's off on the second.
Usually free throws are a formality for him. I didn't expect that result when he stepped up there.
Siakam deciding where to go with it. Outside, Walker. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Here's Hamilton. And too long on the shot. Trailblazers trailed by 8. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Boy. It's rebounded by Tyrese Halliburton. Siakam outside. Outside for Halliburton. Screen by Siakam. Right side to Walker. And finished off by Walker.
When Jarris Walker stuffs it, we feel those cuts over here.
Simon's on the wing. And the layup's good off the glass. Simons has got 4 points this quarter.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And so it's Indiana holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. And sports may be the ultimate meritocracy. Does it matter where you're from, Greg, your background? You got to have game, right?
Kevin, it's a beautiful thing. Some players grew up with a father in the NBA. Others were a world away. Either way, when you get here, you know you've earned it.
First team foul.
And so here is Indiana. Kicks it out to Siakam. The shot from the low post is good. Siakam's got the lead up to 10 now for Indiana.
And that shot was well contested, but Siakam's just too tricky for it. It puts his skills to work and able to get to the basket.
Now here's Randall. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. And the shot is good.
A fantastic decision-making big. Randall with the right choice there, finding the open man.
And there's the call on Roy. That'll be his second foul of the game. Trail Blazers on D. Trailing here by 8. And Siakam throws it down.
Oh, the numbers speak for themselves. Siakam showing great versatility on the offensive end.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Randall from outside. The Pacers pull it in.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
And it's Walker penetrating. Just 3 to shoot. Drills the three-pointer. Matherin's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Grant outside. And the call will go against Benedict Mathurin.
First personal foul.
That's his first foul. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Two minutes gone in this third quarter now. Picked by Randall. Roy.
Shepard. Second personal foul. Second team foul. On the court for the Pacers, number 33, Miles Turner.
Now Roy. 8 points for him. He can't hit that time. Halliburton deciding where to go with it. Outside Turner. Here's the 3. And it's Kabengele with the rebound.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Trailblazers trailed by 13. Clark, here we are looking at Miles Turner, a terrific player. What stands out to you?
There are a couple of things. His ability to knock down three-point shots as a big guy, but more than that, his primary attribute to me is the fact he's an outstanding rim protector. Excellent timing, runs the floor, and really protects the basket for his team.
Now, here is Halliburton. Brandon Roy unable to get his shot to go.
And now only 1 away from being in the tournament.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
So both teams making some changes here. Turner with the screen. And it's slammed in by Turner.
Oh, you can't let Turner get that deep inside. When you do, he's going to abuse you with a throwdown right on top of your head.
Pass to Simons. They could use a bucket. Pacers with the rebound.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Hey, Clark, thinking back to that Halliburton for Sabonis trade, what are your thoughts?
I think it's one of those situations where it was a win-win all the way around, Greg. You think about it. The Kings benefited, the Pacers did. Young players that have stardom in their future. And I think both players are going to be multi-time All-Stars.
just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Here's Turner. Hits the jumper in space. Turner's got his third basket of the night right there.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And it's Kabengele missing.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
52 seconds left to play here in the third. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Kabengele. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
That one goes in. And 12 points for Miles Turner.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pass to Bay. Second chance shot. Here is Daniels. And stolen by Hamilton. An even 3-on-3 break. Turner with the screen. And a wide open look for Halliburton. Off target from three-point range. And Simons wide open. He'll fight. And so it's the Indiana Pacers holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. And here's Portland. And here's Roy to the paint. Here's Randall. Outside for Roy. Back to Randall. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Tries the spin move. And Randall throws it down.
You know, guys, Randall is simply a beast on the offensive board.
Indiana leading by 20. Halliburton for three. Here's Walker. Takes it out to Siakam. They set the pick. Just 5 to shoot. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Brandon Roy. Here we are looking around the NBA. Clark, which division do you think is the strongest overall?
I think it's pretty clear, man. You look at that Pacific division out west, you're talking Clippers, Lakers, Warriors, Kings, Suns. Show me another division that can match that for entertainment value, quality of number of all-stars, and caliber of the teams. That's the one.
Roy can't hit.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Pass to Siakam. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And always nice to have an inside-out threat like Siakam. He can have an impact anywhere on the floor.
Grant outside. It's Roy on the wing. From past the arc. It's rebounded by Indiana.
After hitting 1-3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
And finished off by Walker.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Pass to Roy. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Here's Ayton. Buries it down low.
The assist.
6 points for DeAndre Ayton.
He's a terrific two-guard. Roy with tremendous court vision.
Hamilton outside. Screen by Siakam. To the inside. To the middle. And Walker throws it down.
And really the story of this second half. One team getting the shots they want. The other, not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Inside. Outside Roy. Lets it fly. Siakam pulls it in.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
They set the pick. Here's Hamilton. Misses off the left iron. And Simons has got the ball here for the Portland Trail Blazers. Roy can't hit. A minute 50 left to play here in the fourth. Walker looking for an opening. Siakam outside. And now in transition, it's Roy. Here we go. Releases. Pass to Randall. We love the fact that the NBA is constantly evolving. Greg, what have you thought of the recent schedule adjustments?
I think the league's done a great job cutting down on the back-to-backs. And also, I like these two-game, like, baseball-style series we've seen. Limiting travel helps big time.
Winning in strong fashion. A relentless effort notches a W
for Indiana.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And a milestone win for the season. This will push their victory total to 20 wins even.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Pascal Siakam.
And, you know, there was no stopping him tonight. Whenever he got the ball, he was looking to score, and rightly so.
Siakam with it. So no problem for Indiana as they get the